Okay, this stream is going to be about quests. It's going to cover a lot of information. I don't mean to overwhelm anyone. I just want to show you all the interesting things that you can learn if you do some of this stuff. All right, now this is going to be covering some of the things you learn as you go through Shear Quest, Cook's Assistant, Goblin Diplomacy, and Romeo and Juliet. Not all of the stuff, just some of it. Now I included Shear, Sheep Shearer, because if memory serves, you get coinage for that one. And if you've seen any of my previous streams, you know I usually started out by collecting coins, but yeah, it's time consuming and there are no guarantees. And as a matter of fact, it seems to be getting harder and harder to just stumble across coinage. I think they set up the game that way. In other words, as you level up, you have to do more to get coins. All right, but that's an assumption. I'm not going to swear to that. Okay, let's see. So we're starting back with, we're going back to Lumbridge Castle. All right, should be the place you're trying to gain some familiarity with if you're starting out. Again, it's kind of confusing because it's got 3 different levels to it. And just the way the mechanics are in this game, you don't actually see yourself climbing anything. You just tap on something and you're there. So that can be a bit... You may not know you have actually moved anywhere, but in the game you have. Another thing I want to point out is the way some of the descriptions you may come across as you're trying to do a little bit of research as you're working your way through a quest. In British English, they don't say first floor, second floor, third floor. They say ground floor, first floor, second floor. So in other words, ground floor for an American would be first floor. And then first floor would be second floor, and then second floor would be third floor. Okay? So in British English, you have ground floor, first floor, second floor. In American English, you'd have first floor, second floor, third floor. All right? So when I say something's on second floor, that's the middle level. Okay? So let me just get that out of the way. I came across a bit of information about where the spinning wheel was located, and it kept on referring to the first floor. Yeah, that piece of information was obviously written by someone using British English, because an American would say second floor. All right, but we'll get to the second floor later on. Right now, let's start from the bottom and work our way up. Okay, let's go to the cellar. All right, hold on. Okay, just the regular steps and all that kind of stuff. You got to get to the kitchen before you get to the cellar. So the kitchen's on the first floor. I say that as an American, excuse me, which would be the ground floor if you're using British English. Okay, let me get to the kitchen. All right, when you're in the kitchen, look around for the ladder. See where the ladder's at? Right there. Tap on the ladder to get to the cellar. Now, one of the items you're going to need is a bucket. And you can find a bucket in the corner, the far right corner, right there. So you want to take that. By the way, you can also take the cabbage, but as far as I know, there is no thing for the cabbage, but we'll just take the cabbage just to show that, yeah, you can take the cabbage. But anyway, what we need is the bucket. All right. So that's the cellar. We hit the ladder again. Okay. Now the item we need from the kitchen is the pot. Go ahead and take the pot. Look at your inventory. You'll see the pot is in there. You can also take the bowl, by the way. So I'm going to go ahead and take the bowl. All right. And you can also take the jug right over there. So I'm going to go ahead and take the jug. Okay. Yeah, see that stove? You can't actually use the stove until you finish the cook's assistant quest, which only takes a few minutes, so it may be worth your while to. Supposedly, you don't burn as much stuff if you use a stove, but I don't bother with the stove, so I really don't know too much about that. Okay, so that is the cellar and the first floor. Okay, we've got the bucket, which we'll need, the pot, which we'll need, and we just took the other stuff. I just took the other stuff just to show you can. Okay, second floor, or first floor if you're British, whatever. Oh, you can also take this if this person gets out of the way. We'll just take that. Anyway, that's a rune. All right, now we're on the second floor, or first floor if you're British. Okay, what I need to point out here is the spinning wheel. If you decide to do the sheep shearer quest first, you'll need to know how to get to the spinning wheel. There are two bedrooms you see here. It's the smaller of the two that you want. See, there's the room where the Duke and his steward or whatever are pacing back and forth. You do that later. That's for another quest. This is the one you want. The smaller of the two. Oh, sorry, wait a minute. Okay. Open the door. Okay. You see this thing over here? Okay. What would you like to spin? Now, if you're doing the sheep shear thing, it'll be the first one. First option that you'll be selecting. And it'll weave the fleece you'll have at that point in time. Okay. So that's the second floor. I wanted to go over this castle again because it is a confusing thing to figure out if you're not used to this thing. Climb the steps, and on the second floor or middle level, to make it more international, you'll have the option of either climbing up the stairs or down the stairs. Obviously, that's the only floor that will give you that option. So you're going to climb up because now I want to go to the bank. All right. Again, I'm not going to waste time trying to just stumble across coinage. And I have to get something from the general store. I wanted to purchase something from the general store, so you just have some concept of that. All right, what are we doing here? Let's see. That. Okay. All right. All right. We don't need that. Or that. Or that. Or even that. Okay, we've got the bucket, we've got the pot. Those are the things we need. I'm not going to waste time trying to look for coinage, so just let me take a few. I'm taking more than I would. Last time I bought this item, I accidentally ate it, so I want to make sure I have enough enough money to not do that again. So hopefully 20 coins will be more than enough. Maybe I should have double checked the price, but we'll say that 20 coins is going to be more than enough. I hope I'm not wrong. Let me double check my notes. Okay, let's see. Coin usually finds double. Okay, 20 coins, an axe, tinder. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is another thing. Since this is about quests, odds are you're going to be placed in situations you're not too familiar with. So it's better to be safe than sorry. Okay, you don't want to waste a lot of time dying and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, have something. Well, just to be able to get around, you want to have your axe. That's for the canoeing stations. And you also want to have your tinderbox. Alright, that's only 1 coin, so maybe I should just get another. Well, no, I already have it. No. I already have 5 of these things. I guess I shouldn't keep on. Or 6 now, right? Okay, I've got my tinderbox. I've got my axe. So already at this point, if I need to stock up on more food, I can do so. But just in case, let me also bring some food. Again, when you're going on a quest, you really don't know what you'll be faced with, so it's best to just bring a few supplies. I brought some food, got an axe so I can get around with the canoe stations, a few coins, and a tinderbox just in case I need to restock my food. Alright. What else? I got 20 coins, axe, tinderbox, food. Okay. Again, I mentioned the sheep shearer. Just in case you're not too comfortable collecting coinage the way they basically have it set up when you start out the game, I believe the sheep shearer quest gives you 60 coins. I looked it up. I went on the old school Runescape wiki thing and looked it up. I don't know how up to date that is, but I did this quest a few days ago, and yeah, you do get some coins. I just don't remember how much. So if you want to start with that quest, that's pretty quick. It's a very easy quest. It'll only take a few minutes. The farmer gives you the shears, the scissors. You clip off the wool, and you take the wool to the spinning wheel. You weave about, I think it's 20 balls of wool, and return it to the farmer, and he gives you money. And you get quest points. So that's pretty easy, pretty straightforward, and you're paid for it. So again, if you're kind of squeamish about how you get your coins, that's probably the best place, the best quest to start. Alright, is that all the supplies I want to carry? Yeah, I think so. Because frankly, I'm doing pretty good as far as the gear is concerned. All right. Okay. So that's Lumbridge Castle. 3 levels. And you don't really see yourself climbing down, which is why it's can be somewhat confusing. You see? No, that's confusing to someone that hasn't done that before. Now you're on the middle level. So you're given the choice whether to go upstairs or downstairs. All right. Now you're downstairs. Oh, and you can take the other, you can always take this thing if you see it there. There we go. Hey, why not, right? I'm going to put some links on the description part of this thing. So, one of the things it mentions is all the different items that the castle spawns, the item spawns kind of provide for you, so you don't have to. All right, what else? I got the 20 coins, axe, tinderbox, food, sheep shear, 60 points. Point out the spinning wheel, got the bowl, jug, bucket. All right, so what are we doing first? Bucket, cellar can. Oh, okay. All right. This is why I needed to bring the coins. Well, I also needed for a food item, but this was one of the reasons. I have to go to the general store. This is right over here. Okay, what are we doing here? All right. So I need to get a knife. See, they sell tinder boxes. See, you could have paid for the pot if you wanted to do it like that. And for the bucket if you wanted to do it like that. But if you don't have to pay for it, why? Why would you? Okay. But let's assume you do not have a knife. And okay, I got 20 coins, right? Because I couldn't do this before. I didn't have coins on me. 13. Okay, so a knife costs 7 coins. Oh, inflation. It didn't cost that much last time I did this. Okay, let me write that down. Where am I? Well, hold on. Knife 7. All right. Okay, that's all we need from there. Okay, where else are we going? We are, let's see, we got the bucket, cabbage, pot, and cellar, Lumbridge Castle, buy a knife. Okay, oh, the milk. Okay, yeah, we need a bucket of milk. Go across the bridge, the wooden bridge. I mean, you can go across the cement bridge and just walk over, but it's right next to the wooden bridge. These are we're heading towards the dairy cows. All right, so that's just across the wooden bridge. Oh, boys, they're really having a feast over there. Okay, now if you need information, you can talk to the milkmaid, which is this person over here. But all she'll tell you, well, she's got her own story, okay? She explains the difference between dairy cows and beef cows and all this. You see the two cows with the bells around their neck? Those are the dairy cows. So you can tap on either one of them, or I should say press down. And then, because you also, well, let me show you. I'm not quite sure what the default option is, but I think it's steel cowbell. We don't want to do that. Right now, we're just trying to get the milk. And since we already have a bucket in our inventory, that's all that we need to have. So we just go for the milk dairy cow. And that's it. Look at your inventory. Your bucket now has milk in it. So that's how you milk a cow. And what else? Okay. So now we can go back across the bridge. All right. The next place we're going to go to is the farmer's house. Oh, I forget his name. Whatever. This is the guy you'd come to do the shearing, the sheep shear quest. If you wanted to get coinage, some coins that way. Okay, let's speed it up a bit, shall we? Okay, so obviously his house is going to be right there next to the sheep. Okay, so this is the guy you would talk to. Now, because I've already done this quest, the dialogue would be different than it would be for someone that hadn't done the quest yet. So I'm just going to not engage. Right now, I'm trying to get some onions. And as it happens, he's got onions growing in his backyard. So I can just go over here. And pick some onions. We only need one, but whatever. We'll take a couple of them. All right. So that takes care of the onions. What else do I need? Onion knife, milk, that's the bridge, onion. Oh, eggs. All right. The eggs, of course, will be in the chicken coop. So we'll just keep on making our way down the road. Okay, the sheep, and then the cows over there, and this is the chicken coop. All right. Just make your way to the back of it, and there's usually a few. Actually, you didn't have to go that far. Hold on. There's one right there. Okay. I mean, you can look around. There's going to be a few. Okay. There's another one. But yeah, we don't need that many. So, just wanted to show you. I like to carry an extra one just in case. You never know. Okay, those are the eggs. What else do we need? Across the bridge. Ah, yeah. Now, for anyone that's seen any of the previous streams, okay, where are we going? you've already seen this place. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, darn it, if I almost didn't just walk right by it. I didn't even mark that down. Okay. No, the next thing we need is the flour. Okay, we got the pot from the kitchen. That's to put the... Okay. You see that windmill in the back? Yeah, that's a flour mill. All right. So, hold on. Let's get over here. Pick some wheat. Now we can pick all the wheat we want, but you see how I have 3 bundles now? I only have 1 pot, so it really doesn't matter, but I'll only be able to carry the carry 1 load. Okay, I've got to go to the top floor for this. Alright, that is not the thing you need. That's the middle floor, so up or down. Okay. Now you see this hoop or whatever that thing? You see the thing spinning, right? And you see that thing next to it. Well, that's where you put the wheat. So let me see if that works just by tapping it or if I have to tap the wheat. I don't remember which is which. Let me go ahead. Okay. Yeah. You don't actually have to tap the wheat first. You can just tap that, and as long as you have wheat in your inventory, you see instead of 3, I now have 2 bundles of wheat. Now I can throw as many as I want down there, but I can only carry enough for 1. You know what? Let me go ahead and throw the other one in there. Oh, it didn't do it. I wonder if it can tell I only have 1 pot. Huh, okay. Anyway. Oh, wait a minute. I also have to hit the lever. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay. So if I do that again. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. I hit the lever again. Now I only have 1 pot again, so I don't know. So I guess that other extra flour just stays there until someone else comes and claims it, or after a few minutes disappears, or however that works. But yeah, you got to tap on the hoop or whatever that thing is called, and then tap on the lever, and that's how you grind the wheat. Now you go down on the 2nd floor, up or down, down. Okay, you see that white stuff? That's the wheat. So I'm going to tap that. Now look at the pot. You see there's flour in it now. And there's still flour there in that place that it deposited in. So yeah, I guess if someone else has a pod, they can come and claim it, or I don't know how that works. But yeah, I have nothing else to store it in, so it's staying right there. Yeah, last time I did that, I only got one bundle of wheat. I only processed one thing, so that was empty when I tapped it. But yeah, so you can bring all the stuff you want. And as a matter of fact, the first time when I went through the quest, I had gotten 2 buckets just because. And yeah, when I went to milk the cows, both of them filled up. So yeah, it just does its thing. All right, so that's how the wheat works. So I've got the, let me see. Pot, bowl, wheat, hang, cabbage, pot of flour, knife, milk, egg, oh, okay, there we go. All right. So we continue down the road. Okay, where are we? All right. We're still going west down the road. West. Okay, this way. All right. Hold on. Yeah, I'm making my way to the food store, which is in at the Port Sarim. Now I've already been there in a previous stream. So, okay, we get past this wall and we go down. Okay, so there's the port, and that's where we're getting to. All right, we ran out of running juice, so get to the port. And it is further down. Okay, where am I? I'm back there taking my sweet time. All right. Okay. I'm going to point out this place again because this is the fishing shop. It is so useful. And as a matter of fact, you will find more use for this shop than the food shop because you can get most of the food yourself. All right, just in case you haven't seen that previous stream, I want you to see this. Talk to this guy. Okay, this is the stuff. He sells nets, fishing rods, fly fishing rods, harpoons, lobster pots, bait, packs of bait, and feathers. Feathers you need for the fly fishing. And you see all the other seafood? You can sell your whatever it is. Ah, he sells it raw. Okay. I was going to show you as an example, but I got all my foods prepped already because I'm packing it just in case I bump into something unexpected. Okay, so your food has to be raw for him to purchase it because that's salmon, but it's raw salmon. Okay. So yeah, he'll buy whatever you've got, whatever you catch. So That's always very useful. Okay, now the food store is right across from the fishing shop. Okay, this place. Okay, the item we need here, just in case you haven't guessed, is the chocolate bar. Okay, what do we have? We got 13 coins. Maybe I should have brought more money. Hold on. 13. Whoa, 10. Yes, we should have brought more. Oh boy, I didn't know that. Okay, be very careful with your chocolate. I thought I had enough just in case I accidentally ate this thing again. Hold on, I'm going to write down the price for this thing. Chocolate, 10. Oh boy, I should have brought more money. Okay. Whew. All right. Let's be very careful with this thing now, boys and girls. It's almost pointless doing it here, but yeah. Do this while you're still there, just have more money on you. Because I'm going to try to make this chocolate dust right here. I've got a knife, which was the 7 coins I spent in the general store, and now I have my chocolate. Okay. Let me see if I can do this. Use chocolate bar. Make sure it's a used chocolate bar and don't tap the wrong thing. And let me tap the knife. There we go. You see what happened? Now it's chocolate dust. Whew. Okay, very good. I didn't need more coins. But yeah, the first time I tried to do that, I accidentally ate the darn thing. So yeah, I wanted to do that now when I was still in the store and not have to come all the way back. Okay, what else do I have? Ah, yeah. Okay, well that takes care of that for this part. Just to speed things up, I'm going to teleport back to Lumbridge. So let's hit that. Okay. The next item I'm going to show you are the red berries. Which one is that? I think that's for the goblin diplomacy. I think you need that for the red dye that you have to make or use or whatever it is. All right. So getting around as you're questing. That's why I brought the axe, boys and girls. Or one of the reasons, the main reasons I brought the axe. Just so I can get around a lot easier than just having to walk. All right, we are going over the cement bridge. Because that's where the canoe station is, the Lumbridge Canoe Station. Right there. I'll put a link to the canoe information. Where am I? Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's quite a sight, no doubt. All right, let's see if these guys get out of the way. All right, you have your choice of whether to pick a log or a dugout. The log only takes, once you hit level 12, you have the option of using these canoe stations. But you're stuck with the log until you get up to level 27. And then you can do a dugout. Now the dugout will let you go 2 stations. The log, you can only go as far as 1 station, and then you have to make another log. You have to do it again. I mean, it's the same thing, but just it's an extra step you have to go through to get to wherever you're trying to get to. Now I could have used the log actually, because I only have to go to Champions Guild, which I just found out reviewing this information earlier today. So we're just going to go to Champions Guild. Now I need to give you the heads up. When you're traveling around when you go from one mining site to another, let me show you. Okay. Now this thing is right next to the southwest mine site. All right, which is where I usually mine for iron. Okay, right here. Now, the berries aren't there. The berries are on the other side, on the southeast mine site. The problem with that is, okay, where's my running thing? I've got 77 running. 77 on my running thing. Now, all right, hold on. Let me get this thing north. I need to go east. Okay, so yeah. I'm trying to get as far as away from the spot. You'll see why. Okay. Well, I guess I'm safe. I can. All right, hold on. The thing of it is, there's a druid circle in between the 2 mine sites, and they're not very friendly. So you want to run. Okay, now we just need to run. Okay, hold on. Well, let me get on this side anyway. I'm getting closer over here. Yeah, it's you see these folks? Yeah. The thing of it is, the berries are right on the other side. I just wanted to make it as simple as possible to explain where the berries are. But that's probably a lot more dangerous than going on the other side, because I'm going to be running across that thing, and there are trees in my way. So that's going to slow me down. But it's also the easiest way to find where the berries are, or to explain where the berries are. Okay. Okay, I've got 93 on my running thing now. So hopefully that'll be enough. And yeah, you will get shot at. Oh, you notice my hit points? Yeah, it's gone up a one. I did some leveling up on my attacks this morning, so now instead of 29, I'm 30. So I should be able to survive it pretty easily, but yeah, we're just running. Okay, you just got to keep on running. And don't worry about the thing. You'll get shot at. Okay. All right. You know what? It's not as intimidating when you know about it and you go zoom out enough. Because that's pretty terrifying otherwise. All right. So you pass the druid circle. So yeah, keep on going. Now the berries, where are the berries? The berries are right here somewhere. Just as soon as you pass the druid thing, you're going to see berries. Okay, are those? It's hard to see them when you zoom out. Hold on. Oh, okay, there we go. Now these are the, well, you'll need these too, but this is not the one we're really going after. I think you only need one of these, but you do need these. Just you need more of the red berries. Okay, most of these are the Cadava berries. Hold on, what do you call them? Cadava berries. All right. Again, most of these berries are the Cadava berries, but you do have the red berries in here somewhere. I think that's it. Is that it? No, that's all right. Hold on. Did I just? Okay, these maybe. Yeah. Okay, those are the red berries. Okay. Now you can pick two of those, and you'll need both of them. Okay, so that's where the berries are. And most of them are cataberries. One of them's a red berry thing. You read the description in the old school Runescape wiki, and yeah, it's outdated. They tell you, I don't know how many bushes they tell you they've got, but they don't. That's it. I've been through this area, and that is the only red berry bush you're gonna find. All the rest are these other berries. Oh, that's the egg. Hold on. Cadava berries. All right. This is the only red berry thing you're gonna have, and it's gonna take a while for it to spawn another. Let me see if we waited long enough. No. Okay. See, it takes a few minutes for it to regenerate more berries. You're gonna be there a while if you try to get more than that. But that's the only red berry bush in the area. I don't care what that wiki thing says. There's another Cadava thing. Oh no, that must have been the one we already hit. Yeah, they take a few minutes to regenerate more berries. But that's it. You're not going to find another red berry thing. I don't care what the wiki thing tells you. All right, was that? I think that was it. Again, this is not. I just wanted to. I'm not trying to overwhelm anybody, but because you are gonna go at this one at a time. All right, you're not. No one's gonna quiz you on this, and oh, there's me chopping away. No one's going to quiz you on this, and there's too much information for you to get all at once and all that. But I just wanted to point out this stuff can be pretty interesting if you don't take it too seriously. So, and just because you start a quest doesn't mean you have to finish it. If you see that a quest is just developing into something that's, forget about it, you're not going to spend that much time on. Okay, let me put it to you this way. I started 2 5-point quests a few weeks ago. I have yet to finish one of them. A few days ago, I started knocking off the 1-point quests, and I finished like 4 of them in one evening, and then I did a couple more the day after that. So I mean, it's as fun or as burdensome as you want to make it. Now, as far as the other 2 quests, the 5-point quest, now that I've been actually able to acquire one of the elements, the limpwort root, to be specific, now that I've actually been able to acquire one of those suckers, I can actually go ahead and try to finish. I think that was Romeo and Juliet. And yeah, since I'm out and about it, I might as well try to finish off the other one too. But yeah, it can get a bit too involved for you to bother with. I certainly understand that because I'm doing the same thing and figuring out the same thing. But the smaller ones can be pretty amusing and pretty informative as well. So I just wanted to throw that out there. All right, that's all. Enjoy the game. Don't take it too seriously, and you'll get more out of it. Take care.